let's get back to what happens. So she immediately barges into um, the weapons facility, and this is where everything stops having a story and just goes straight comic book. She finds General Lugi and starts giving him this speech, basically this execution speech, like, I am Princess Diana, daughter of Queen Hippolyte. Yeah, I'll stop now. So she has a big fight. Because of Dr. Poison, actually I skipped over a whole thing. Story about why Steve even found the island by accident. So let's rewind. So Steve was actually on the run from the Germans because he was spying on Poison Death and General Lugi's weapons facility where she was creating this poison. He happened to walk in on a test that didn't go quite the way they wanted it because the gas mask was still working and shit. So she's going on about, I have my notes, blah blah blah, no, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. He steals the notes, and that's when they're like, get him! And they have that whole scene. He blows up he steals a plane, blows up the facility, and then buggers off. So that's how that. Okay, fast forward to Diana. Rewind again. Before that, she did that. I think it was this scene. It might have been a later scene. There's a scene where Lugi comes in and he's like, come on, when is this going to be working? She's like, this isn't going to work. I can't figure out. I don't know where to go from here. And he gets mad, but she's like, in order to try to calm him down, he's like, well, I got this new gas that freaking will help you regain your strength. So she snaps in front of him. He breathes it in, and the CGI smoke it just because, like he's freaking a cartoon, freaking Wile E. Coyote or some shit. So he takes in this gas, and suddenly he's like super strong. He can take anything. He's like, could crush my little dragon here. So yeah, we got that. Yeah. So when Diana eventually meets up with him in the watchtower, he gasses himself. She starts attacking. He's like, I don't know who the hell you are. I don't know why the hell you're here, but I'm going to kick your ass. And then they have a little fight, and she ends up killing him on top of the watchtower. She also notices nothing changed. Nothing happened. They're still loading up the gas canisters and all this and that. She's like, what the fuck? Why Ares is dead? What the hell? So the other four, Steve tries to reason with her. She doesn't want to hear it because this is freaking BS. And he's like, okay, well, I'm going with the other guys that try to stop this plane because they're loading up this plane with a ton of these bombs, gas bombs in it. So eventually, what happens while she's having her freaking moment, WTF moment, she hears this metal clanking behind her. She turns around, and suddenly there's the British Prime Minister or whatever he is in this movie. I never caught his name. I didn't care. Until now. Because in what could be construed as M. Night Shyamalan moment, the bad guy was actually, Ares was actually the guy who was trying to, kept going on about, we need this armistice, we need this armistice, but I'll send you over there to stop this, but we need this armistice. It's like, really? But he wasn't, they weren't putting any focus on him. Like, that was the brilliance of this. They, like, showed him as, like, basically he was M in the Bond series, where he wasn't nothing. There was nothing to him. He basically was the guy who said, here's your papers, here's where we need you to go, here's some tickets, get out there and do your thing. I was basically this guy. And now he's like, oh, hey, how you doing? It was really kind of amazing. So I really liked how they did that. But anyway, so he's going into the big bad guy speech where, I'm not the one who's wrong. I wanted to show everybody that mankind was evil, blah, 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 this, blah, 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 that. Join me, Diana! Join me! She's not buying all this. She's pretty much done with this killing Ares thing. So she tries to use the sword after she does her little I am Princess Diana, daughter of Queen Polity, and blah 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 this, blah 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 that. So she eventually tries to stab him. He just goes like this, and the sword just kind of disintegrates into his hand. So yeah, that wasn't the God Slayer at all. In fact, he's like, oh man, you have no idea, do you? And he basically says, because that wasn't the God Slayer. You're the God Slayer. So basically what it is her mom and Zeus did the nasty, because that's so typical of freaking Zeus. If there's someone he thinks is hot, chances are you're boned.